Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope that you're well. Happy Monday. Okay, usual spiel now. Checking the computer, making sure that we're live, all of that jazz. I'm going to mute this phone too. I'm always so forgetful of that. Okay, great. So I hope a few of you get to come in and join me while I'm live here on Facebook this morning. But if you're watching this replay on Facebook or YouTube, it is so great to have you here. Thank you for coming in and joining me. I love sharing these videos with you all, so I can see that I am live. Perfect. And I can see that you're starting to come in and watch now. So if you're here, come in, say hi, let me know if you are about. It would be great to see you in the comments. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy new week. I hope that you are all good this morning. Good morning, Siobhan. How are you? I hope that you're well. Did you get to pick a card already? If you follow me on Facebook, you may have seen that this morning I put up the cards, and in the picture as well I used the lovely hematite crystals that we have in stock at the moment. Thank you so much, Caroline. That's so nice of you. Good morning, Ilona. How are you? So I used the little hematite animals that we had as well, just to add in some lovely crystal energy to our cards this morning. So now I get to reveal them. If you haven't already picked, don't worry. I'm going to show you the cards. But I'm going to show you the back of the cards, and you can pick whichever one you feel drawn to. So Siobhan is picking card 1 and card 2 today. Fantastic. So here we go. Let's begin. This is the back of card 1. Okay. So just have a little look at them and think, is this card the one for me? And if, like Siobhan, you want to pick more than one, you absolutely can. This is the back of card 2. This is the card that I picked this morning. And Olga's going for card 2. Good morning, Olga. And then we've got the back of card 3. So let's have a little look at them again. This is the back of card 1. Ooh. This is the back of card 2. And this is the back of card 3. So can I ask you all a favour while you're here and you're watching? Could you please share out this video? I'd really appreciate that, and it just helps it to get into more people's news feeds. So thank you all so much. While you're waiting and thinking about which card you want to go for, 1, 2 or 3, I'll just quickly tell you, last week I posted up about my availability for personal readings, and I have been so busy ever since. So many bookings came in. I couldn't believe how many of you did not know that I offer personal readings. That's how Indigo Grace started. It was always about readings. So I've literally been doing readings last night to this morning. I've got another reading this afternoon. I've got a reading in the morning. So it's a little bit crazy at the minute, but it's good crazy. I'm not complaining. But I do need to let you know that I need to go onto the website and update that if you are booking an email reading, the turnaround time is now 7 to 10 days. It currently says a week, but just in case anybody was heading on there this morning, it will be 7 to 10 days to book an email reading. So an email reading is where I type out your full reading. And that's actually the one that I was doing last night. I type out all of the meaning behind each of your 6 cards and I send it to you via email. There's also Zoom readings and there's face-to-face. To book a Zoom or face-to-face, you need to contact me first so we can arrange a time and a date that works for us both. But the email readings, you can go on and book yourself. So just in case you were going to book one this morning, the updated turnaround time is 7 to 10 days. I know it says a week. I will get in and edit it after this video, but 7 to 10 days. Okay, so that's all I have to say on that. Anyhow, good morning, Michelle. So come in and tell me what card you have picked this morning. I went for card 2. Siobhan went for 1 and 2. Olga went for 2. Come in and let me know which card you have picked. And let's go ahead and get into the reveal. So if you went for card 1 this morning, your card is the lovely Archangel Raphael. So who is Archangel Raphael? Archangel Raphael is the archangel that we really associate with healing, physical healing. So when somebody is sick, we would call on Raphael to come in and assist us and help us to uplift this person, to heal this person. He is also the patron saint of soulmates. So if you are into that term, he is the one that can help us to meet our better half or our other half, or whatever way you like to say it yourself. Okay, so this is the Archangel Raphael. So what does this card mean for you this week? So this card shows Archangel Raphael walking towards you with his gifts in his hand, outstretched to you. So what's he doing? He's offering you what you need. So he's saying to you, call on me, talk to me, tell me what you've got going on, and allow me to come in and assist you. We have free will, okay? So that means we can decide whatever we want to do. We can make decisions all day long, and we can control an awful lot of our lives by the decisions that we make. Angels can't go against our free will. And we can often kind of forget that, and we can assume that they'll just sort us out. But unless we ask for it, we can't receive it. Okay? So we have to ask. So don't worry if you don't remember his name. That's neither here nor there. Don't worry if you don't know if he's male or female. That's neither here nor there. Angels are not concerned with those things. But you would need to at least mentally say, angels, please help me heal whatever is wrong with me, or please send in healing to my mother, father, brother, sister, whoever. Okay, you need to ask for what it is you want to receive. Archangel Raphael is coming in today to say to you, I'm here offering it to you. I'm offering it to you. Take it. You have to ask for it. Okay, so where could you be asking him for help right now? Is it with physical healing, or is it help in meeting your soulmate, repairing a relationship, healing a friendship, whatever along those lines that you think Archangel Raphael could help you with today or this week? You should absolutely work on calling him. Archangel Raphael is very closely related to the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is love and friendship and all those good feelings, but it's also balance and harmony in our lives. So maybe if your life is a little bit out of balance right now, things don't feel so good, things are not very harmonized, you could ask Raphael to help bring in more of that energy into your life as well. He's a fabulous, fabulous angel to work with. His energy is so calming, so soothing. He's absolutely beautiful. And when you do see him, his colors are so vibrant, and he's really worth getting to know. I have a blog over on the website that tells you about different ways that you can connect with your angels. I will put the website link in. I don't have the blog link to hand, but if you head on to the blog when you're over there, you will find a blog called 6 Steps to Connect with Your Angels, and that is a great way for you to find out more about how you can work with their energies and get a little bit closer to them. Okay, so like I said, don't worry if you don't remember his name. Don't worry if you don't know if it's a he or she or what. Doesn't matter. Just call on him, ask him for help with whatever you feel you need help with. He's coming to you with his arms outstretched, ready to be of service to you. You just have to ask, okay? So that is your beautiful card for card 1 this morning. I hope that if you pick that card, it has resonated with you. Caroline is going for card 3 this morning. Mandy is going with card 2. Hi Claire. Claire's going with 3. Ilona's with 3 as well. Hi Michelle. Let me see. Rachel is going for card 1 and 2 as she was drawn to both as well. So this is card 2. Card 2 is the King of Roses. The King of Roses. So this is a beautiful card. He's surrounded with lovely yellow roses, as you can see there, but in his hand he actually has a white rose and a red rose. So to me, a red rose is always very significant of love, and a white rose is very significant of purity and of balance and things like that. Okay, so what this card I feel is saying today is that this energy is fantastic right now for us to work on love in our lives. Okay, so that could be attracting in love, it could be increasing the love that is present already in our lives. So this week ahead, I would love for you all, if you've been drawn to card 2, to take a moment to think about what you would love to enhance the relationships that you currently have. What would really enhance them? What would make them absolutely just so lovely and so enjoyable for you? Think about that and think about what you can do to bring in this energy into your relationships. And these can be your friendships as well. They don't have to be romantic. It can be with your children and so on and so forth. Okay, so think about what you would love to come in there that would help you even more to really, really enjoy these relationships. The King of Roses is very much about there being a lot more balance and so on in these particular friendships and relationships, and that there's more unity and that there's more joy in each of them. Okay, so it's all about the enhancement of them, and we need to think about how we can enhance them. So you could do something simple like cooking somebody a meal this week in your family that you know they love, and letting them know that you've purposely cooked this meal because it's their favorite. So I was thinking of you, so I made this because I know that you love it. You know, it is giving your kids extra hugs and kisses, or, you know, I know one of mine, she has to know everything before it happens, because if she doesn't, she gets a little bit anxious. So I've been taking time each morning to kind of get down to her level and say to her, this is what's going to happen today. This is what we're going to have for dinner. This is who is dropping you, who is picking you up. This is what's happening. And I've noticed that by doing that, she's much more chattier. She's much more responsive. She's much calmer in herself because she's not all caught up in anxiety. And I simply started doing that because I paid attention and I noticed where I could enhance this relationship, because it's often very tense and very, why are you being like that? Because I don't always understand her. So what can you do this week to enhance the relationships in your life? Not because there's anything wrong with them, but just purely because we can always make things even more wonderful. Okay, so that's what card number 2 is about. And it is about bringing in more happiness, more balance, more joy, and more love into your lives. Okay, I hope that's made sense to you. Card 3 is the 2 of Keys, or also called the Treasure. So this is not like the other 2 cards that we've had this morning. This is kind of like something's gone wrong. Something has gone wrong, and things maybe are not working out the way you'd hope that they'd work out by now. Things are not looking how you imagined them to look. Things may feel like they're up against you and that they're not as good as they could be. You may be going through a time right now that's quite stressful. You may be expecting the worst or even more bad things to come. You're not looking on the bright side of life because of what's been going on. And I get that, and I'm sure everybody here listening gets that, because we've all been through times like that where it's just been something after something after something, and they are not going the way that you want them to go, and things just aren't working out, and it feels like everything is up against you and you become an island of problems. But this card does indicate that you are a force within yourself, and you really need to just stop all your thoughts, everything, for just a moment. And in that moment, realize that you are in control of what comes ahead of you. You do have that level of control. You can't control how it happens or when it happens, but you can control the outcome. So if currently you're not happy with what you're seeing and things haven't been working out, you've been going through a tough time and you're stressed and all of that, you have 2 choices right now. You can stay the way you are. You can stay stressed. You can stay down and out. You can believe that everyone and everything is against you. Or you can choose to start thinking more positively, to start acting more positively, and to start putting out thoughts that this is the bottom and the only way up is up. The only way is up. That's the way you can choose to start thinking. And when you start putting out positive thoughts and positive intentions, you'll find that positivity starts coming back to you. It might start in dribs and drabs. It could be one big drastic change, but it will come back to you, because you are not alone and you are not an island. The universe is always conspiring to help you, but it can only help you with the information you give it. So if you give it the information that everything is crap, everything to come is crap, nothing is going to get any better, then that's the way it's going to be. You'll continue like this. But if you give it the information that everything is great, everything is constantly improving, life is good, that you only see great things in the world, it gives you more of that. And that is exactly what you are looking for. We all go through tough times. I hit my rock bottom many, many years ago before I started Indigo Grace, where I was physically unwell, I was financially just destitute, relationship-wise, very bad. Everything felt like it was against me. It was me against the world. I was suffering with depression and anxiety. And I constantly, every letter that came in the door, I'd be like, oh, another bill. Or, I just had this negative outlook. Nobody was good. Nothing good happened. All of that. And then I learned about the law of attraction, and I learned about spirituality, and I realised that I was putting that intention out there. I was expecting the worst, and it was always happening to me. And from that day on, I've always tried to be more positive. It's not about being perfectly positive. It's not about spending 100% of your day with a fake smile and letting on that everything is great. But it is about just putting out good thoughts, good intentions, keeping the faith, trusting that things are going to get better, and watching as they come back around, because they will. And it has happened for me, and it's happened for many people as well. So you're not stuck in this. That's a choice. It's a choice from here on out. Now that you've recognised it, now that you notice, okay, this is the card I've gone for today. That sounds kind of like what I'm going through. Now you've got the choice to make. Stay there or change the thoughts, and your reality will change as a result. So that's your card this morning. It is called the Treasurer, and it is the Two of Keys. So there are your 3 cards for today. We had the lovely Archangel Raphael for card 1, offering you his services. We had the King of Roses for card 2, asking you what could you do to enhance your relationships and friendships in your life. And then we had card 3, letting you know that you have a choice between staying in a negative mindset or moving into a more positive mindset. So they are your 3 cards for today. Just before I head off, I want to let you know that my ebook that I wrote a couple of years ago is on sale right now, because I'm going to be removing it and republishing it. And it is only €5, and that is Crystals to Heal an Underactive Thyroid, something that I suffer with myself. So I wrote that ebook on my own experience as a crystal healer, using crystals to improve my overall well-being, to help me to lose weight and gain all the energy and stuff that I was losing. So it is €5, and I've put the link into the comments, so it should appear now in the next moment or two. Let me know if those cards made sense to you this morning. I always appreciate your feedback. Thank you all so much for coming in and joining me. It was lovely to be live with you all today. I'm going to hop off now because I have to head over to my Lotus Lounge. We're doing a live class on altars in about 10 minutes, so I need to go get set up for that. And then I've got a busy rest of the day doing readings, as I said to you at the beginning. So I have to get on with it. I will chat to you all later. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.